Good afternoon and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Mark and I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2012 model HSV Club Sport this afternoon. Start at the front of the car, and as you can see we've got our daytime running lamps directly above our driving lights down in the bottom of our front bar. And as you can see, the front bar presents really well. The whole front of the car actually presents really well. As we move around to the driver's side, important to note that it is fitted with 20-inch Pentagon alloys, and then of course we've got our Brembo brake calipers on all four wheels, being a HSV, which the badging is indicated in the bottom of our front guard there, and our indicator in the guard also. Colour-coded exterior mirrors and door handles, and then our Club Sport badging on the bottom of our right-hand rear door. Once again, no scratches on either of the alloy wheels on the driver's side of the car. Windows have all been tinted in this car as well. As we move around to the rear, a few things to point out here. We do have colour-coded reverse parking sensors, the factory spoiler as well, and it is also fitted with a reverse camera. We'll have a little bit of a chat about this 317 badging a bit later in the video. As we move around to the passenger side, the only blemish on the whole exterior of this car is a few scratches on that left-hand rear alloy wheel. Obviously they're fitted with a different spare, which we'll also talk about, so no way of changing those over. The front alloy is fine. So overall, the exterior condition, the paintwork's in pristine order. So it'd probably certainly been garaged, this car, so extremely happy with the outside. So around at the front of the car now, we'll look under the bonnet and just have a bit of a chat about the performance of the car. So originally powered by an LS3 6.2 litre V8 from factory. The factory statistics were 317 kilowatts of power, 550 newton metres of torque. Important thing to remember with this particular car, it has had the MAFLess tune and the cold air intake, so it is actually pushing out more power than the standard factory edition. And certainly evidenced by when I've had a drive of it, and of course our Club Sport badging, just to show you the build number as well. Back around at the rear of the car now, just simple matter of depressing the button on our key to release the boot lid. As you can see, comes right up out of our way and shows you a really ample storage area. In all of the later model Holdens, our battery is contained in the back there, and under our cover here you see that we've got a black alloy spare, as I mentioned earlier, and that doesn't look like it's ever been on the car. So here we are inside the Club Sport now. We'll just run through all of the features in the car. Auto headlights from factory, our cruise control settings on our indicator stalk there, height and reach adjustable steering wheel, so telescopic in its operation. And I'll just set it up where I had it before and lock it into position by the lever underneath the steering column. On our right hand side of our leather wrapped steering wheel, we've got our volume controls and our Bluetooth button that acts as well. Navigation, we do have navigation. It doesn't have enhanced driver interface in this particular model. Then our trip button and our audio button, and then the knob here to change between either stations or tracks depending on what you're listening to. Moving into the centre section now, right up the top here, you've got battery charge rate, oil pressure and oil temperature. And then of course, as I mentioned, you do have navigation. So we just pop in our map button and it brings up exactly where we are. So you found out where we are now. All of our master controls for our stereo there. I will just go back to the screen for a moment just to illustrate the reverse camera. Extremely clear picture behind us. Then down below that, dual zone climate control air conditioning, so driver and passenger can set individual temperatures for themselves. Automatic, this particular model, we can drive it as an auto, or we can drive it in sport shift if we wish to, enabling us to change through the gears manually by the T-bar. All of our exterior mirror and power window controls there as well, with cup holders behind that. And then inside our console area, you release that cover and you can see the USB and auxiliary inputs there as well. Now we'll scan around the interior of the car in extremely good condition. The car's only travelled 45,000 kilometres, so really good Ks for its age. Does have 6 airbags, front, side and curtain airbags, giving it a 5-star ANCAP safety rating. And the other good thing is as well, all of the services have been carried out when required, all the way through since new. Done more so by time rather than Ks because it's such low Ks, and we've just done a current intermediate service as well. So I hope this has given you a really good idea, quality example of a 2012 HSV Club Sport, only 45,000 Ks, full service history, and with the extra tune it just adds that much nicer note to the car. It does still have a 3-month, 5,000 kilometre warranty, but also qualifies for a 5-year premium mechanical protection plan as well. That'll give you fixed price intermediate servicing at $295 with a free loan car, 10 years platinum roadside assistance as well, and up to $2,500 per claim, parts and labour. Make sure you ask one of us about that further when you give us a call on 9907 0555.